I've seen the faces of many clients while making my rounds. They touched my soul.
Volunteering at Food and Friends makes me feel rewarded that I've used my time and talents to make lives in need maybe just a little better.
Hi, I'm Nikita. I'm extremely thankful to be a volunteer here at Food and Friends. I've been a volunteer for over the last 10 years, and it just makes me feel a sense of accomplishment and gratitude to be able to help out our community. I love the work that Food and Friends is doing. I cannot wait to continue to be a great part of it, and I encourage anyone out there who has the time, or even if you don't have the time, make the time, because you will be extremely thankful that you did. Thank you.
Volunteering at Food and Friends makes me feel that I'm making a difference in somebody's life, and that when I volunteer at Food and Friends, I revel in knowing that I personally enjoy good health and can help bring that to others.
Volunteering at Food and Friends means that with my small sacrifice of a few hours, I'm returning some of the many blessings that I've been given.
Delivering meals to people in need just means the world to me. I've done this for 30 years and have never, ever regretted having to go and deliver meals once a week, or now 4 times a week after the pandemic began.
Food and Friends inspires me. I had 2 people who were very close to me who were quite sick that I was able to bring in as clients. I'm there for in their memory.
I've volunteered delivering meals for Food and Friends since 1990, ever since I lost my dear brother Bruce to AIDS. Then I've delivered every meal in his memory for over 30 years now.
I was raised in a family that was always giving. I'm inspired to volunteer at Food and Friends to carry on the tradition of those who showed me how to be a giving person.
Food and Friends has given me the opportunity to meet such wonderful people, many of whom I'm lucky enough to call friends for life.
I volunteer because clearly there are many people who can use the services of Food and Friends. It fulfills a need.
I like volunteering at Food and Friends because it's a great cause, and it gets me out of the house, and it gets me exercising, and it makes me feel really good. I love to help people, and this is the best place, and I get to see my friends like you.
I always felt the mission of Food and Friends to be far-reaching in scope. It touches many lives in many ways.
I'm so thankful for all of our volunteers here at Food and Friends this year. I'm thankful for you every year, but this year in particular with the COVID epidemic, you really made our mission possible. It was so encouraging for me and other members of the staff to see you in here every day. And I really think you showed our power this year, and I'm so thankful for everything that you do for our clients.